I want to swap decks around tonight to show some of the other decks that you can see me give you a reading with. And the one that Faye is gonna like is I have the Crystal Visions tarot deck. If she knows this deck is supposed to have an extra card. It's got the unknown card or whatever it is. I took it out. So other than that, it's the same deck. Just because I think that was invented as a... Honestly, I think it's invented as a scheme. I mean, you can do something with it. You're playing with new numerology and whatever. But, like, it's the reason why I'm mostly an Elder Futhark guy. It's just like, why improve on primordial perfection? Right? Like, that's my attitude. But I will play a little bit with younger Futhark. But, I mean, as far as modus operandi, Elder Futhark. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm biased to the nice 24 set that it is, but it's what my mind needs to play with. But anyway, so my Crystal Visions deck for her. All right, 25 without entanglement. Well, that's it. No, I'm kidding. I dare not joke about I dare not say the joke in my head. The joke is right there. Okay, but anyway, creating success. And it is just a joke. I am just being a jokester.
Yeah, I know.
Creating success from the source, constancy bears fruit. One who is not upright commits blunders, and it is fruitless to have a direction to go. Freedom from entanglement from what is not yours, such as others, problems, or events that are not your responsibility, brings extraordinary energy. It liberates the natural and spontaneous creative flow and grounds you in present reality a good time to reevaluate plans, dreams, and goals from where you are right now. What is real? What is genuinely your responsibility and what is not yours at all? Without number 25 here, what I really love about what I just read about this, because this is my first time coming over I Ching 25, because I'm still studying this, but I have this natural way, because I understand enough of it where I know how to just use it, right? Like I am now, with this new one to me, right? Without entanglement, like, specifically says what is not yours. And I believe that statement does not have emphasis in Buddhism because you're a not self in Buddhism. It's like the ultimate, like, Libra-based religion of the not self principle, right? Yeah. This is Buddhism, that, you know, be nirvana by being as orthodox Libra as possible. Is that anything like being orthodox liberal, perhaps? I don't know. And so you still have attachments, right? There are things that you can claim that are yours. My guitar is mine. I lay claim to it as a material thing, right? Okay. Animal spirit. Madame Faye gets the polar bear. The polar bear is a water elemental, actually, because of goddamn time they spend swimming in subarctic water temperatures like a boss. So, the polar bear, her qualities are solitude, friendship, strength, and resilience. Right? This is basically your protectorate during the Fimbulvitr. Excuse me. All right. So, let's kick things off. In our focus position, we're going to draw a fire for you, happy lady. You got Queen of Wands upright. So this is you stepping into your, actually taking action towards your will, right? In a very it's not the same energy as the king being in charge, right? This is the queen's wand. This is more of a realizing how everything needs to be reorganized to unleash power, which will be also awesome for Stein.
Yeah.
Well, because I put this deck down upside down, I now have noted at this time that the moon is sitting in the underworld of this deck. The moon card. I'll show you the underworld in just a minute. Ooh, okay, so we got Yera. Yera. So like I said, yeah, the reorganizing process. Yeah, you're going to be spending time in this new authoritative role that you're going to have that, you know when Ginger's really like excited about what they're doing and that energy that they bring. Yeah. That she's going to have all sorts of that about it. And so that's the moon in the underworld, right? So that's like all the way at the bottom of her unconscious. That's what it is. That's what it is. She's gonna have like the mood is just it's always she's always gonna be in the mood to be like this. All right, in our origins, our skuld, we have the Hierophant. So she spent a lot of time building a relationship with or not building a relationship, building a education of everything, how the different systems that were a problem that she wanted to not have, but have something that they did have, right? Like, like the way the Catholics steal paganism from us and shit like that, right? So you're trying to get all these things back and dump all the fucking garbage that was appropriated on top of it, which is important if you want to properly de-occult history. Now, I don't know if me specifically giving that example is because I'm tapping into psychically exactly what's up with her, but it's just an explanation of a relationship, right? So her experience in the past, in the way things worked in the world, the what the do's and don'ts of all of being on your P's and Q's. This is the anal retention of Saturn in the Hierophant, right? That she now has new ideas about it. Yeah, Ansus. So, the message that she picked up on while looking at this thing that she went through, and whether it was personally affecting her or whether she was looking at how it was personally affecting someone she cared about or whatever, she got a clear answer about how to solve the problem. The fucking Emperor. She's in fucking charge of this shit. She's gonna be fucking running the fucking field with this goddamn fucking football. And I don't watch football, and that's the allegory I'm pulling out. That means I can't think of something more mythically appropriate.
I mean, she did. She played football. Her kid loves watching football.
This Emperor trait that she is, currently experiencing, my Yunga symbol has popped up with it. So this is the emphasis, this spread, this part of the spread here. Petro. She is at she's at a moment of being able to initiate a manifestation of good fortune, right? Of moving her will in the direction that it is meant to go, and she has the authority to do so. Interesting. In Skuld, we have Queen of Swords reversed. Something about, so she may still not have the more particulars of her thoughts on the matter, which is her expression in words on the matter, well organized yet, right? That this is a place where she has to work it out is in her language conveyance. It's the one thing. It's the one thing, right? Either that or she's stepping into a language conveyance problem to deal with it. It could also mean that. Degas. When she spits that fire, it's going to just dispel the whole problem. It'll just dispel the whole problem. And, you know, everybody's going to basically be happy with it.
Okay. I mean, she does have a lot going on. Language. Yeah. Interesting. I'll have to clip this and send it to her. See what she says. But there are definitely things there. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, if she wants to pop in and make any comments about that.
Well, she is to prepare for a spell with her mom for the last full moon of the year, which is tonight.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Cool.
So some spell work needs to be done.
Excellent. Clearing. Make room for growth.
Yeah.
So, sage if you got them.
True. Yeah.
Right? You know, Nothies is an obvious runic energy that goes well with clearing as well. You know, let's bring the perspective. Let's pull the perspective back in. Solitude, friendship, strength, and resilience. Right? So there's probably just a whole lot of her being like pretty much like on her own about this. Like, and she doesn't need she doesn't really need any kind of help per se, right? But, you know, because like it's solitude, but it's also friendship, right? So it's just like, I am your friend, but I just do these things I do alone, but I've always got time for you because you're my friend, right? Like,
Sure.
It's that kind of polarity. Polarity, right? So, which also that really kind of corresponds well, the solitude and friendship to the without entanglement. That's actually kind of a wild correspondence, right? So
Yeah.
this is a good spirit for this hexagram.